Good morning, people.
Good morning to everybody, to the Lucky Seven chat, freedom of speech. I usually do this every morning between 7 and 7:30. No longer to 7:30. It does not matter if I have a full panel or nobody in a panel. Half hour strict. Freedom of chat is basically you can say whatever you fucking please on this chat. Doesn't matter if it has to do with your personal life. Doesn't matter have it to do with anybody that's concerned on YouTube. It does not matter. If you do not want to hear any of this freedom of speech stuff, don't watch the video. Just hit that thumbs up for me. This morning we have Doug in the house. We have Cheryl.
Morning, everyone.
And Harold Fisher said good morning to me earlier. And Johnny is in there as well. So, what is going on, Miss Cheryl? Anything that's going on with you?
No, I'm just getting tired of hearing about Corona.
Yeah, me and you
It's
both.
time we hear something positive.
How about you, Doug? What's going on with you? Any issues?
I'm the same thing with her, you know.
Good morning, go-kart.
Went in the grocery store yesterday.
Yeah.
It's crazy the way the shelves are empty. You know what I mean? Unbelievable the way people are. And went down the bread aisle. No bread. No bread. All there was is like 4 packs of hamburger buns left. You know, 5 packs of hamburger buns. I said, babe, they're only 79 cents a piece. She says, just grab 2 of them. I ain't going to hell for taking too much bread. I ain't greedy.
Yep.
On the walk here. Good morning.
Yeah, the store shelves are really crazy. I put up that coronavirus at Walmart video. That was pretty good. But
it's
yeah,
unreal.
so for anybody that's tuning in, just to let you know, I do broadcast this on Facebook as well with YouTube. The biggest thing that I really like everybody to do is always hit that thumbs up. If you have a chance, hit that share button. You might like it. Somebody else might like it. People will share it, and word will get out.
Demetria, we are doing good. How are you? Doug, Demetria, her dad was a neighbor of ours like 8 years ago.
Really?
Awesome man.
I overheard, well, actually I seen it on Facebook, that if you can't find toilet paper,
Order it online.
Baby wipes.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if you got some ragged out T-shirts, you got, you know.
Hey, what do you think?
If you ain't never changed a diaper, like you did it back years ago, you had to wash them out. You know what I mean? So deal with it.
So anybody in the chat that has an issue that they like to speak up and say something in this panel or in a chat, you can be able to say anything you want. It's called freedom of speech. As you all know, I say it 20, 30 times during this live video. No hard feelings on anything that's been said, either towards me or towards somebody else in the chat. Or if you have a problem with your existing YouTube family that's on there and you would like to come up here and just blur something out and let everybody know what you think.
Did you figure out the way how to send your magnet and see it?
Yep. You should be getting yours. I think if Cheryl goes on my clipboard, she'll be able to tell you when you should be getting yours. On my pegboard, the receipts on the top side should see Doug's address, Tallahassee, and on the bottom of a couple paragraphs, he'll say, I think it was Thursday or Friday. Yeah, I'm pissed. I don't get. Let's see. Yeah, Chris, I don't get to do any ice fishing this year. Yeah.
Too warm.
Too warm this year. I think that's all around. I don't think there's much ice anywhere.
I don't think Rob did any ice videos this year, did he?
No. It wasn't thick enough. No, anywhere. It didn't get cold anywhere. Too warm in Michigan. Yeah, exactly. Carol says, no problem with toilet paper, just not much food. That's correct. I believe what's going to happen is a lot of people are hoarding the food for unnecessary things.
Right.
And when it's time, when everybody runs out, we ain't going to have enough food that's in storage. I just dropped a link right there. That is for my other YouTube page. It's called The Bossman 1973. It's been up and running over 10 years. So there's a lot of good and interesting videos up there. It has nothing to do with mud mowers.
Mike, I was talking to you.
Yep, I'm going to drop one more link. If anybody would like to come up on the panel, feel free. Just hit that StreamYard.com link, and you'll come right up on the panel.
Have more coffee with us.
I was talking to the store manager, and I said, I ain't never seen the shelves being so empty in my whole life. Never saw it like this. He says, well, I've been in the business for 25 years, 25, 26 years. He says, I ain't never seen it. And he looked over at his boss, and he's been in it for 40 some odd years. He says, I ain't never seen it this bad. He says it probably was back in the 20s, you know, when the Great Depression, you know. He says, but I ain't never seen it. He says, you know, he says you really don't realize on the supply and demand. Okay, the demand is everybody's rushing to get all this stuff off the shelves and everything. The supply ain't there, so they got to make it. So it's going to take a long time for the supply to come back up because it was a booming rush and everything. And the prices are going to go up because of the demand, and the prices ain't going to go back down. The prices are not going to go back down, he said.
All right, so what do you think about the stimulus thing that the president is supposed to be signing? Supposed to be giving everybody checks. Now, the question I have on that is that going to be like when Obama stepped into office with the stimulus checks that everybody got like $100, $200? Or is this going to be a stimulus check where everybody's going to get, you know, substantial amount of money that's going to be over like $400 or $500?
I couldn't really. I heard something about it. They got so much money set aside. All
right, here we go. Hold on, Doug.
Set aside.
What's up, Dorito?
What's happening?
Dorito. He can tell you. He can tell you.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
He can tell you.
No.
He can tell you.
Oh, not much, everybody. No.
We got back feed. We got back feed.
YouTube's on.
Oh, not much. Where's the feedback come from?
The original YouTube page that you before you logged on to the StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Just mute it. Don't have to shut it down.
Here, no, I got to put up my chat on the phone. I can't be too loud because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And
it's that up the hill.
And the family's sleeping. So, Batman, salute, brother. But anyways, I don't want to interrupt this talk we were talking about. You guys were talking about. I want to address something, but I want to, you know, let's see what we're talking about here first. Something about the coronavirus.
Well, I'm going to do a quick rundown with this channel, really quick. This is basically a freedom of speech channel. You could be able to say whatever you fucking please. There's no hard feelings on any end. And if there is any hard feelings, it's basically you don't watch the fucking videos in the morning. And on top of that, the conversations that we have in this one particular panel, it could jump from one conversation to another conversation. You always don't have to stick with that same conversation. So, you know, it's freedom of speech. Anybody can say whatever they want, whenever they want, and that's fucking it.
To be honest with you, the reason why I'm on is just to address something. When I was going to work yesterday, it's not even something to me that's up for debate. It's just something was approached. There was a comment that was made, and I want to address that comment and squash it and call it a day. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's squashed for about a year and a half because I'm tired of it. Okay. First, what I want to do, guys. This may get a little rude. It may get a little whatever. I really don't care. I'm sorry. Okay. But I want to address go-karts and gone fishing. But first, before I address that, I want to address the Small Engine Nation. Every single one of them. The Small Engine Nation, there's a lot of good people in that group. A lot of good people. You, Doug, Lucky 7 Mowers. You know, there's even Breezy as part of y'all's group. He hangs out there. Toolbox. I could go on with all the names of all the good people that are part of this thing called the Small Engine Nation. Okay? And this is the thing. You guys don't realize the BS that group has put a lot of people through and how many people have come to me crying about that. And I'm going to bust out a couple people's cherries on this. I'm going to call a couple people out on it. Okay, but first, before I say that, this whole group of people, it was a great idea. Excellent idea. Great idea to bring a community together. But a community is a group of people that are like-minded as well as independently minded. It is not a group of people that are being told by certain people what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. That's the original reason why I wanted nothing to do with that group. And I'm saying this, I'm not dogging anybody. I'll get to that in a minute. Okay. But what I am saying.
Can I interrupt you for 1 minute? I just want to point something out. Bat Out of Hell said not all about it, Small Engine Nation. And if you just listen to Squirrel, he just said there are some really good people in Small Engine Nation.
Yeah, there really is. But I don't want to get off subject here, and I'm very sorry. I just want to make this very clear about everybody. I'm taking this whatever time to myself, excuse me, but I got to say this before I get off tangent, because I did want to write this all down because I knew I would, get sidetracked, and I have ADD, so bear with me. The thing about the Small Engine Nation is in the beginning, it was a great idea, but there's a whole bunch of people in that group that wanted to make it the way they wanted to, not the way other people wanted to. There's heads of that group that gossiped about people. There's heads of that group that has disrespected people. And there's been plenty of people that have come to me. And just so you know, Small Engine Nation, there's people in your hierarchy that are ratting you out and throwing you under the bus.
Yep.
So you guys go ahead and enjoy that, because I'm going to be there to catch the ball when it hits the ground. Because you guys, I'm just making it straight out, I got thicker skin. You guys are under my skin. But I could sleep, okay? You have disrespected people like Doug when they were going through real time. I have that. You have respected plenty of people and names that I'm not going to name because they don't want to bring themselves up because they're intimidated by you. As a matter of fact, I did save something that I want to read off to you. And this person, I'm going to say straight out who it is, because this person has flopped on both sides of the fence and tried to get me to play me against them and them against me. So I'm going to throw you under the bus, buddy. I hope you're ready for this. I don't dislike you, but you got this coming. Let me pull up this message. It's going to take a minute. And go-karts, I'm going to address you.
All
That's
right, while you're
right,
looking
guys.
for that, I wanted like to address something.
Yeah.
As far as with the small engine nation, all right,
Mhm.
I thought it was an excellent idea myself. Don't get me wrong on that. But as the progress to keep on going and going, I started realizing the small engine nation, they're talking about having people like, okay, it's pretty much, you view my channel and I'm going to return and view yours. A lot of that stuff I've noticed has not been done. I also noticed there was small engine nation members that wasn't even subbed to me. And that's the whole point of, getting
Yeah.
together as a family member.
Is that
And
family, bro? Is that family giving you false security? Is that family?
exactly,
And then
that's
someone
basically
can tell
what
you
they're
how you're
saying.
going to do it?
Undisrespectful, it's like it's either their way or no way, and when I stepped up to the plate regarding for my live videos, I wanted to do more live videos. I was told I could not do that, and if I wanted to do it, I'll be fine, but yeah, I'll be taken off the lineup panel. I thought that was kind of foolish because I'm constantly on the lineup, do my special a certain time what they told me it was okay for.
Yeah.
So that's when I said, you know what? Enough's enough. I'm out. It's not worth it. I realized my page, not to talk about my page and change the subject. My subscriber rate and my views is going tremendous right now. Because
Yeah.
I'm not even involved with that community no more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing is this is, I'll get on that in a second, but I'll get back to this in a second. But the thing is with family is there to support one another. They're not there to tell people you're going to do this and we'll do this for you. That's not how this works. And this is the thing. I saw that from the very beginning. And it's funny that you bring up that this is how it wasn't in the beginning, because there just so happened to be someone up here on the panel that was basically manipulated into changing what the truth was, right or wrong.
Exactly.
And that
Yes.
was the night of that. Finally, that I got tired of it and got tired of them bashing people and icons of the industry, i.e., and I'm just going to say two names right now: Go Power Sports and Redbeard's Garage, dogging on them. Sure, there was opinions, and everybody has a right to an opinion, but you don't sit there and say that somebody don't know what they're doing. You don't say that somebody that sells parts, their parts are junk and they're too expensive and they rip off families. You don't say stuff like that. You don't dog on people that are trying to make the industry grow. Simple as that. Okay? Now, that's what I mean with the family. Let me get back to this now. There was a person that sent me this, and this is just one of them, one of many that I've gotten in the past year and a half. And this says, hey, man, these people made me unsubscribe for your channel, but F them. I love watching your cool, crazy videos. I feel so bad for listening to them. So sorry. I'm going to resub and erase this comment. There's a reason he erased it. Okay. And it says, you're a great person. You never did anything to me. Those old guys are crazy. I just don't get involved in other people's problems. I still been watching your videos, but I was scared to comment because of these people be so damn nosy. I am so sorry for being a dumbass and letting you get in my head. Sam, from Sam's Garage, I appreciated that apology. But you know what, dude? When you apologized to me 2 days later, bro, you were sitting there saying that him and I should get into a fight. Okay. And the only reason, honestly, that me and this guy haven't gone toe to toe is because his ass is 3,000 miles on the other side. Okay. And you have made threats, go-karts. Now I'm going to you, buddy, since you're on. You have made threats. You have harassed me. You've harassed other people for the past year and a half, dude. Okay. And I've been keeping track of that. And you, out of all people, I had a lot of respect for you, go-karts. I never did anything to you. And you flipped this around because Stacy's a bitch. Simple as that. Excuse my French, but you tried flipping it around because of what my opinion was of Stacy and Kath and Craig Urban. And Rasta B that you didn't know nothing about, bro. You asked me opinions. I told you. So you know what? Your apology, you can take it, polish it up as much as you want. And you can turn it around and shove it up your ass, bro, because you apologized to Fan, and in the same breath, you disrespected him, his household, and his family. So your apologies are totally empty to me. And when you can apologize to the other people, I don't hate you, go-karts. I think you're screwed up. I think you got something wrong with your head. Okay? But when you can apologize to the people that you hurt along with your group of people, and that's Craig Durbin, Kathy, and Twisted are the main ones. And there's a few other ones, and you guys are going to be popped out sooner or later. Okay? But when you can apologize.
So you're threatening me now? You're threatening me now.
When you can apologize. I'm not
threatening me. I literally apologized, tried to make things right, and now you're threatening me.
Dude, I got police reports on you, buddy.
I got police reports on you.
Good. Okay? So let's make this clear. You have harassed too many people. That's
I
why
didn't harass a damn person, man. Get out of here. I could show everybody in this chat the text of you texted me. You texted me. You texted me.
Yep.
So I don't want to hear it. Man.
I got it all right here, buddy.
Doug Sweener, I apologize to you, man. I don't know if you noticed, but I resubbed to you because of the same thing. I didn't like what was going on in Small Engine Nation. Mike didn't. I left. I left for the same reason.
Just like
I'm not going to talk over you, so go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not going to talk over you.
Okay, yeah. I would appreciate that because that's all you guys do. Okay? I ain't here to argue.
I don't know. Everybody knows me. Everybody knows me. I'm real. I mean,
yeah,
I got something to say to you. If I got something to say to you, I'll say it straight to your face. And I'm telling you, I don't have a problem with you. I don't mess with you. I don't talk to you. I don't talk to anybody. Just my friends on YouTube is all I talk to. I don't mess with anybody else.
Okay, are you done? Because I'm about to leave because I don't want to hear your mouth, dude. I came in to talk and explain my feelings, and you cut me
off. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, we know. This is the issue with you, Nate. I don't have anything against you if you're going to owe up for your shit and the way you treated people. Not me. I can give shit. I'm done with you. Okay? I don't care about your apology. Why don't you apologize to the people you hurt? Okay? Why don't you apologize to the people that you have tried to manipulate and you have reached out to slandering me? Why don't you do that? That's all I'm saying. Why don't you reach out to the people that you have slandered and apologize to them? Why don't you go-karts and gone fishing and the hierarchy of Small Engine Nation? Why don't you guys swallow your phony pride and apologize to the people that you hurt? I'm not on you. This harassment, this threats, there's no threats. There's no harassment. It's simple as this. It's proof. Okay? I don't need to present anything to anybody. I am just making it clear to you guys and the Small Engine Nation, I'm tired of hearing about it. I got better things to do than deal with the likes of you. I got on here because you publicly apologized to me like it's going to make a difference. Okay? And yes, do I respect that you apologize? Yes, but if you remember, when you apologized to somebody before, I was there. And in that same breath, when you apologized to him, you disrespected him at the same time. That's not an apology. That's an insult. Okay? So, as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with it. That's how I feel. I'm sorry, Lucky, that I brought this onto your channel. I'm not going to discuss it anymore. I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with the Small Engine Nation. Okay? There's a lot of excellent people in that group, and those people there, of course, I want something to do with you. But the hierarchy is the problem with Small Engine Nation, not the idea. Okay?
Yep.
And you guys,
I 100% agree with that.
Yep.
The higher people have the issues, and they're making the smaller people get into their shouldn't say
to
membership,
it's
what they call a clan. A clan.
You know, and somebody said on there, and this is go-karts as well, in one of his rants about me, all the way to disrespecting my friends, disrespecting all kinds of stuff. This is the thing. It's been a year and a half of it. And Doug, am I right or wrong? Have you seen that?
You are totally right.
Okay,
totally right.
And yes, have I made comments back? You're damn straight. But I have only shot over the bow when it was shot at me. And for me, for Luch to bust out and start insulting people, he didn't even care. He was laughing at them for the longest time, but he got tired of them. He got tired of every time you get up, you get thumbs down on every single video, 3 or 4 all the way down. This subscribing, unsubscribing stuff, this cloned account stuff. You don't think people don't know about this stuff? People have thrown you guys under the bus. You got somebody that's been in your group for a long time that it's just blah, 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 with the stupid stuff you do, all the way down to the weekly meetings and the focusing on the problems with your group. Okay? You don't think guys, you're not doing anything that people don't know about. So do us all a favor and stop being little kids and just be normal people. If I don't like you, that doesn't mean my friends don't have to like you. This is not 5th grade. This is not the sandbox. Grow up, please. Okay? Stop harassing me. Stop harassing other people, because sooner or later, the more harassment you keep doing, it's going to come back. There's another good guy right there at the Small Engine Nation. An excellent guy.
Excellent guy.
Here.
Hold on. I just have to let everybody know, as you all know, 7:30 is cutoff time. We now have only 4 minutes left. So finish up.
I'm sorry, but okay. This is it. You guys want to make a good group? You want to have a good. Hey, Riley, what's up, buddy? You guys want to have a good group? You want good people to be a part of your group? You need people like mixed mowers. You need people that are going to be straight shooters that are not going to take anybody's crap. If you need somebody that's going to run that opinion, but to be honest with you, I don't think he's the guy that wants to get involved. From what I've seen,
I'm aware of what's gone on, and it's not that I sit on the fence, or it ain't my business, and I'm trying to run a YouTube channel. That's what it's about. You know, I know what happened to Doug, and I stayed friends with Doug from that day. And I contact Doug on a weekly, daily basis just to chat about small engines, to chat about our lives, and all that sort of stuff. And it ain't my drama, it ain't my issues, it ain't my problem. Therefore, don't count me in. I'm trying to run a YouTube channel and trying to enjoy myself. That's me. But
that's why
everyone knows if you bring anything to my front door, or if you back a dog into a corner, you're gonna get bit. It's as simple as that. That's how I live. If you're gonna slate me, I'll call you straight out, and you can come straight on my live stream panel, and we can discuss that. No problem.
Yep.
You know, I'm here just to have fun and enjoy myself. That's it. As soon as anything kicks off, I'm out.
I agree, and that's why I'm on here. I don't want to discuss it anymore. I don't want nobody coming to me anymore crying about what the Small Engine Nation did to him. I've had a year and a half of people wanting to be, and nobody wanting to step up to the plate. I'm done. I don't want to hear anybody's crap anymore about Small Engine Nation. I don't want to argue with nobody. Nate, your apology, you can take it and pound sand with it. Okay. Otherwise, I'm pretty much done. As far as the ones that have caused the problems with me and my friends, there's no way you're ever going to save grace unless you owe it to the people that you did the wrong to. I don't care about me, because I'm going to like you or I'm not going to like you. So anyway, on saying that, thank you guys very much. And I'm done. You know, I'm sorry if that offended anybody, but it's factual.
All right, so we got less than a minute left. This is what they call my good morning videos. I usually do every morning between 7 and 7:30 only. I do not extend the time any other time. It's called freedom of speech. You're more than welcome to come up on the panel and say anything you like about any fucking person on YouTube, or if you have any personal issues at home that you want to take care of and you need to blur it out, this is the channel.
Have a great day, everyone.
I've got a personal issue, and that's the time zone. Is I've missed the first hour, so technically you should come back and do another hour stream just to suit me.
I got up at
All right, everybody, hit the like, hit the share, and please share it on your other profile picture programs, as far as Facebook, Twitter, everything else out there.
And I watch
Talk
you
to you
every
guys later.
Tuesday and Thursday, bro.
Later.
Finally figured it out, Lucky.